this is as far as I got right here. Alright. Nicely packed. Seller was really cooperative. Yamatoku on eBay. He, or they, if you don't know who they are, they sell classic games and stuff. And I got most of this stuff as a package, but some of it I got single. And I'm pretty excited for what I got. This is more bubble wrap. Alright, here's our first item. Let's see what this is. Ah, I know what it is now. No, YouTube, I'll be right back. Okay. At least for the unboxing, that might be better. We'll see. Alright, let's start with these guys real quick. Yeah, that was just a little bit too much for me to unpack that with one hand. So, okay. Alright, this is the first thing in the package. Nintendo family computer. It's actually in really good shape, all things considered. It's a little dirty, a little yellow. Nothing real retro bright and soap and water can't fix. Let's see, it came with the RF adapter, which... Oh, you know what? This is just the... oh, no, this is the RF adapter. Okay, cool. This is old school right here, man. That's old school. And, I don't know if this has been refurbished or if that's original, but if that's original, that's in really good shape. Check it out. Cartridge slot looks good. Eject mechanism is springy. A little yellowing. It's got the plug for the front thing here. Actually, that's the controller on too. Controller 2 still has the plastic on it. Look at that. It's not modded. It's stock. It's in good shape. Not bad. Alright, so that's the first item. And look at this. There's another one. Let's see this guy. There's one item in this box that I can't wait to get to, but I'm going to go in order. So it could pop up at any moment, and I hope it's there. I haven't looked at everything yet, so for all I know, it's not there. I don't know, but we'll see. Another Famicom. Alright, if I'm correct, this wouldn't come with any of the stuff. Yeah. This one's a little bit dirtier. Definitely not as in good a shape. You can see the first player remote's got scuff marks on it. It looks like it came from either a smoker's house or somebody that was not very clean. But as long as the thing works or eventually works, and even if it doesn't, I can clean it up. It'll be fine. So that's a fixer-upper, but I can make it work. What else we got? Very well packed, by the way. I'm already very high on this seller. Like, not only did I get a great deal on all this stuff, but the shipping was fast. Alright, this is Super Mario World 2 Yasi Island. I love that. It's spelled different in Japan. It's got the original sticker, I guess, still on the top. I don't know if that's original or not. Let's see. It should be complete in box. Ah, no manual. Okay, well, I don't know if they forgot it or they lied. Or maybe I misread it. It should play on my modded SNES and my Super Famicom pretty easily, so Set that right there. Stay. No, stay. You know what? There you go. You stay like that. All right. Oh yeah, it's in there. I just saw it. I can't wait to get to that. That's going to be great. Alright, so this was one of the throw-ins on the package, which I already have a Super Game Boy 2. In the Japanese, it's a clear blue one. This was kind of a throw-in, so I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't have it. Definitely got some yellowing going on. Nothing a little retro bright can't fix. So otherwise in good shape. It's got the original instructions, so it's always nice to see. So put that back here because that's about as exciting as this box. Alright, what do we got here? My hair's messy, by the way, pardon me. It's a Saturday and I don't give a damn. Oh, okay. This is the RAM converter for the Famicom disk system, which I do not have a disk system yet. So it's got the little out on the back, the connector cable. Ooh, it's definitely seen better days. It is dirty. So Yamatoku said it worked. So I might need a little TLC. But we will see. Alright. This is an AC adapter, probably for the family computer. So I'll just unbox this one really quick. AC adapter, Famicom, easy money. And another one. Actually, one of these might be for the Super Famicom. Is that a little bit different? No, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember if the Super Famicom and the Famicom have different voltages. They might. I know the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo could run on the same AC adapter, so I don't know about those. Alright, here we've got pair of Super Famicom controllers. And it'll be in pretty good shape. I'll leave it in the bag for now, just to save a little time. A little yellowed, a little stained. I'm just excited because I don't have any Super Famicom controllers yet. So now I have a pair. I've been using Super Nintendo controllers. So I'm excited. And then, what's this? Is that what I think it is? It is. Dog bone controllers for the NES. Surprisingly springy, surprisingly dirty, but little TLC will fix that right up. And that is The Legend of Zelda for the Famicom disk system. Then, this is the original Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Famicom disk system, which, it's a long story, but if you haven't heard that story yet, long story short, Super Mario Bros. 2 came out in Japan, and they said it was too difficult. Howard Lincoln, in fact, said it was too difficult for American audiences to be able to play that game. He said that we were too impatient to have that kind of long-term play. So they took a game called Doki Doki Panic, which was for the Famicom disk system, and made it into Super Mario Bros. 2, which if you live in the United States or Europe, that's the Super Mario 2 you got. So that is the Super Mario 2 that Japan got. Alright. Here is some Famicom games assorted, and honestly I have no idea what half of these are. I just got them because, oh, that's Goonies. That's Goonies. Check that out. I'm opening this up. I just got it because it was cheap. It was in the deal. So basically, most of the stuff in this box I got in a package deal for about $450. And the piece de resistance of this package deal has yet to become. So we got Goonies 2, excuse me. We've got Kirby. I'm assuming this is Kirby's Adventure because it's 1993. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Famicom cart. I don't know what this game is. Honestly, I would have to play it. It looks familiar, but I can't name it. And then Karnov. Decent game. I like it. And we got another pack here. Pretty much anything Famicom related here came in a package, and then anything Super Famicom related came in a package, with the exception of one of the Famicoms, which I picked up separately, and then a couple other games. Let's see, we've got Astro Boy. We've got some sort of hockey. No idea what that is. By the way, I'm trying to aim it at the camera. I think I am. Let me look. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Donald Duck. And Mario 3, which is the reason I wanted this cart. I wanted it on cartridge just to have it. That's my favorite NES game besides The Legend of Zelda, which I now have on the Famicom. Well, I got another AC adapter here. I know, boring, I know. But to get to the good stuff, we gotta get past this. And I think they packed it at the bottom, which is like perfect for you guys. This is the AC adapter for... Oh, I can't run that. I can't say that yet. Okay. This is an AV out cord for... Oh, I'll tell you already because you're going to see it in a second. You'll see it in a second. You'll know what that's. If you know your Nintendo consoles, you know what that connector means. So I won't ruin the surprise. This is one of the games I picked up outside of the package deal because I have a SD to SNES for my Super Nintendo, and this is one of the few games that doesn't play on the SD to SNES. And I've got most of the other games already loose. This is one of the ones I didn't. Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension. It's a Street Fighter clone, basically, a little fighting game. It's fun. Nothing to write home about. It's fun though. Okay, what do we got here? I honestly don't even know what this game is. It was part of the package deal, and they packed it alone, so it must be either valuable or unique in some way. I have no idea. Probably is worth 99 cents with my luck. Toei Animation. I'm not familiar with this. Maybe you are, especially if you live in Japan or have played the Famicom. Perhaps you know more about that than I do. Ah, yes. This is one of the things I was actually quite excited about. I like how they bagged everything. They did a really good job on packing this stuff, considering where it was coming across the country. This is the Hori, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. It's the Dominator or something like that. It's basically a Famicom controller, but with turbo. And it plugs into the external connector on the front. Right. Whatever. It goes in there. I'll put it there. We got more unboxing to do, so I'm not going to bother wasting my time with it. Alright. I've been waiting for this all week, so I'm kind of stoked. That's why I'm like, I don't want to spend too much time explaining that controller. There's probably other guys on YouTube that could do a better job of that than I could anyways. Okay. My friends, this is the Famicom disk system. Oh, and it has the original protector. That is cool. You just take the disc out like so. Oops. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, okay. Maybe this thing's just a little worn out. I might have to take it apart and fix it. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh well, I can mess with that later. I'm not concerned. I've taken these apart before. It's pretty cool if you've never seen what these look like together. This just sits right on top of that. And it goes right like that. So, it's on tape. Yamatoku, your working Famicom gift system. Yeah, just let me know. It's you guys try to dispute it or something. Alright. I'm not fix it, it's not that hard. As long as the drive itself works, I'm not concerned. And even if it doesn't, the belt on those is not too hard to change. I've seen it done. I'm confident it's not that bad. Got the tools to do it, and I'm pretty patient with that kind of stuff. Now, like I said before, I have an SD to SNES, so I've got all these copies in ROM form, but as any collector knows, it's always better to have the actual cart. Although, I've never played this one. I don't know what that is. It's made by Namco, apparently. Again, this all came as a package of Super Mario Kart for the Super Famicom. And Super Mario World for the Super Famicom. I'm pretty stoked. I can't wait, I'm almost to the bottom. But yeah, I'm loving this haul, guys. I'm quite excited about this. I'm going to be restoring a lot of this. Some of this will be up for sale, but most of this is going into my personal collection. Obviously, I don't need 2 Famicoms, especially in that condition. So the Famicoms will be going for sale, since I already have a complete in-box Famicom. But still, the price couldn't beat it. Alright, so Donkey Kong 2, one of my favorite games on the SNES, Donkey Kong Country 2 in Europe and America. And just a flawless platformer. You know it by now. Some baseball game. Who knows? It's baseball. Sports games on classic systems are kind of Another copy of Super Mario Kart. Well, I have two. And then finally, I'm not sure what Mario game this is. I'm going to guess All-Stars. 1993 Nintendo. So I'm guessing this is Super Mario All-Stars. Not sure. That's it. Actually quite disappointing because I was expecting a different game in that bundle. It's okay. I didn't buy this bundle for the games that came with it. Now this is going to replace my current SNES as my future SNES. This is a Famicom AV. Very similar to the American top loader, except for it has an AV out built in. And with an adapter, you can put the adapter into the cartridge slot. And I'll be able to play my EverDrive N8 on this bad boy. And what's cool about this thing particularly is I do RGB mods. If you're not sure what an RGB mod is, do some Googling. But this is the easiest of the four major release Nintendo versions of the NES and Famicom to mod for RGB. Just because the motherboard is small and compact. It's already got the AV out. So all I got to do is rewire it with the new board. And do some soldering and some desoldering. And I'll be good to go. Also, I like the fact that you can use NES controllers, yet you can also use accessories. And it's also compatible with the disc system. So, pretty exciting. Now, here we come to the main reasons I got this package. Now, this is all great stuff, right? If you're a collector or into retro gaming, you're probably saying, man, you got a good haul, right? It's cool stuff. Cool stuff. And I'm very happy with it. But, hold on, how much time do I have left? Real quick. Okay, it's still on. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to go off camera. This is the main reason why I got this console. Now, I'll let you look at it before I say anything. You might recognize it already. Now, to RGB modders, they are already aware that the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom came optimized for RGB out of the factory. Two Famicom controllers, both a little dirty. Pretty springy though. Not bad. These came. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, the power switch. These came ready to go out of the factory for RGB. However, there's one version of the SNES and the Famicom that were better for RGB. If you know anything about what that serial number means, then you'll know what this is. This is a one-chip Nintendo Super Famicom, and by itself is not much more special than a regular SNES or Super Famicom. However, this one, the motherboard in here, can be modified to put out the, well, arguably the best RGB quality video on the SNES. RGB, you can use a SCART cable that plugs into this multi-out, which is what that has, and that will, with a upscaler, allow you to play with HDMI on an LCD or LED TV. Excuse me, LED TV. Giving you emulator quality picture on the actual hardware. You can actually use an XRGB cable as well with an adapter, and then use something like the FrameMeister to get really good quality video. But the FrameMeister's almost $350, so I'm not spending that much. It's not that much of a difference. So by itself, this isn't anything special, you know, it's just a Super Famicom. Needs a modification to make it work, but this is a sought after and rare board. One more item. Alright, let's clear some space. This bad boy is the piece de resistance. That's what I know about cartridges, man. Cartridges, you just push them out the way. I'll be damned. Get out the way. Alright. I'm going to cover the camera because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Huh. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. A complete in-box Satellaview, which is one of the first, or the, excuse me, the few complete in-box systems that I don't own. And I mean, this, I've seen this go on eBay for hundreds of dollars, and I'm just like blown away that I got it as cheap as I did. I mean, all this stuff on this table, for the most part, I only have because of this. Because I wanted this so bad. And even with all of this stuff on this table, this by itself would have been worth the price I paid for all this. So, I don't know if the Americans that were bidding on this stuff just didn't understand what it was, or just didn't care, or didn't see it. But whatever the case is, in this steps. I'm trying to be careful because this is one of the rarest systems out. Alright, now let's get a close-up. I'm going to bring you closer. Okay. We got some instructions. Try not to damage anything. All in Japanese. Pretty cool stuff. How to hook it up to the AV selector, AC adapter, and a little connector piece to plug it into the Famicom. It's basically just instructions, nothing special, nothing exciting. Set that there. Another booklet. This one is more instructions. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we're done with instructions. There might just be two different versions of the same book. I'm not sure. Alright. Let's go with this one next. Now, I'm not going to plug this into this Super Famicom because if you take a look in the cartridge slot, I just did. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that very good on camera, but that's gross. We're going to do some cleaning out of that before I put that extremely rare cartridge in there. AV selector. This is, by itself is one of the reasons why this is valuable. This piece always gets lost. Although I'm disappointed it doesn't have the L piece. I thought that was in this as well. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's in this little cubby over here. Yes, there it is. Okay. This is the AC adapter box that plugs into the back of the AV selector, if I'm not mistaken, right there. And then this plugs into the television. This plugs into the satellite receiver. And then this plugs into the wall. This little piece transfers power between the Famicom and the Satellaview. And then finally, the Satellaview itself. Oh, she's pretty. Oh man, she is pretty. Worth every penny. And then some. Look at that. No yellowing whatsoever. Not a scrape on. Okay, maybe a little scrape right there. I mean, this thing is in immaculate shape. Look at this. There's your connectors. The BS connector in, DC in, and DC out. And I will go ahead and set the Super Nintendo on top, or the Super Famicom, excuse me, on top of this, just to show you what it looks like. And of course, I'm using a very filthy Super Famicom, but oh, that is a beautiful thing. And Lord, that is a dirty Super Famicom. But that, friends, is a beautiful thing. Alright, so thanks for watching my unboxing video. I believe that's everything. Let's take one peek real quick. Yep. Yamatoku. Look them up on YouTube. Or eBay, excuse me. Look them up on eBay because I got all this stuff for a great deal. And depending on what part of the country you live in, you might find a good deal too. So, this is Enigma 702 signing off, and thank you for watching.